MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Cleveland Indians. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to another edition of Baseball on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Cleveland Indians.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who'll get the starting assignment here in this home opener. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting nine for this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Yeah, I know this team has to be hoping that Jose Abreu can get it going. Look, he's coming off a month where he hit under 200. That's under the Mendoza line, which is like almost unheard of. I guess some guys do it, but man, this guy's really struggling. He's lucky he's still in the lineup.
Corey Kluber gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I love the fact he mixes them well. And we'll just see if he's on today. That means he's throwing strikes with all of them, and he'll have a dominant game if he does so. All right, here's how the Indians line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at Carlos Santana. You talk about a journey to become a big league player. He was a sought-after catcher by most people, thinking this is a top-notch, top prospect catcher. Then he got blocked in the system. They moved him to third, and he really struggled. Then they found a spot for him at first base, though, and he's become a pretty good player.
And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Underway now in the home opener as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Harold, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball just a bit high. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Boy, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
And that misses ball 4. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Now at the plate, Chauncey Foss. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. First things first, here's a throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That's a ball.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. Drilled on the ground to short, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season, so perhaps a hit or two in this one could put him up over the top. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
One ball.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
The 1-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Brantley over to his right. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. The relay, and the relay throw is right by him at third base.
Batting fourth.
Now in the box, Mark Trumbo, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Second and third here, one man out. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Mark Trumbo is the second out of the opening frame. He's set and the pitch. Jose Abreu started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Second and third, 2 away. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
I love the competitiveness. He gives up 2 straight singles, and then he gets 2 outs. He's got a chance to get out of this inning without giving up anything.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Trying to escape unscathed here in the first. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of getting in on 3.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Time now in Cleveland to take a glance at the Tribe's starting lineup. HR, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
You want to watch the team put the ball in play? This is the team you want to watch. They are last in the league in strikeouts. 1 through 9, they put the ball in play. They put pressure on you. It's going to be a fun watch to see how they battle the other team's pitchers.
Aaron Sanchez gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, with a guy like him, you're just looking for quality innings. Usually he'll give you 6 or 7, and he keeps the team in the ball game. And when you think about it, what else do you really want from your starter? He's capable of shutting a team down and dominating, but that's not what's expected of him all the time.
Time now for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Blue Jays. And in the outfield, you got Mark Trumbull. He's starting to figure out the outfield, but let's be honest, his bat's putting him in the outfield right now. They want that bat in the lineup, and there just wasn't room at first base, his natural position. He's figuring out the defense, but man, can he hit.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Baseman, Jason Kipnis.
And this will be fouled away. And Harold, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
And with 1 away, a look at the dimensions here at Progressive Field. 325 down the lines, 370 to the alley in left center, 5 feet shorter than in right, and 405 in straightaway center. So here's Francisco Lindor now. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Now the big overhand curveball makes him swing and miss.
Well, Matt, I'm looking at that 0-1 pitch right there, and I'm thinking he got lucky. I mean, that ball down and in, that's right in his wheelhouse. Some guys, that's a good spot for him. That is not a good place to flirt around with. I wouldn't do it again.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. A fastball that just misses inside.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. And another foul ball.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball the pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And what's the call? It's a home run. And now hold everything here. We're going to have a conference down that first base line. There may be some discussion as to whether or not this was really a fair ball. And you can see the umpires pointing down the right field line. We may have a situation here where they'll need to go and review whether or not this was really a home run. And that's precisely what's going to happen, as we'll give you a look on our monitors here. All right, the review looks like it's over. Was there indisputable video evidence? Yes, it's a foul ball after all. So take the home run off the board, and there's an instance where the video review got it right. Ready with another 2-2. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Batting third, right.
Here's Mookie Betts. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Looks at a curveball on the outside corner.
That's so difficult to hit. Hard fastball and a nasty curveball. You just have to sit on one or the other and hope he throws the one you're looking for.
Now a swing and a ground ball. Here's another 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Edwin Encarnacion now. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Now a sinker runs in on him a bit as he's got to step out of the way there. The 2-1 on its way. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Hard hit toward the hole, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm. A base hit.
Hey, sometimes you got to just get lucky. He got out in front, hooked it, and just found a hole.
Left fielder, Michael Brantley.
Here's Michael Brantley. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus and making some good pitches.
Getting a few steps off the second there. Now the pitch. 3-0 now.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
3-0 count. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And that pitch catches the inside corner. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. An inning in the books tonight. Still scoreless here on MLB Network. Here's Steve Pearce hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one.
Left fielder, Steve
into the
Pearce.
windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a hard sinker there. Chopped foul at home plate. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
I like the pitch. It just missed. That's a sweeping slider. That thing is nasty. Try to get him to chase it. I might even come back with it again.
Another 1-2 delivery. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Look to me.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Batting 7. Center fielder.
Set to get his day started, Kevin Pillar. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And that's taken for strike one. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone. Digging in now, Sean Rodriguez. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Hey, one thing's clear. He's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate. Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. Blue Jays go down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now to the plate, Carlos Santana. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s.
Carlos Santana.
Ripped down the first base line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. Pillar is there, and he has it for the first out. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-0 delivery. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first two pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place. Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
I really like what he did right there. 2-0, he wasn't able to hit the spot he was shooting for. 3-0, he made a better pitch, and now he sits 3-1. Let's see what he does here.
And he's taking here and looks at strike 2 right down the middle. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting 8.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And he's not going to get there. It's over his head. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw. And he is in there.
Well, you want to throw that sinker down. That one stayed up, and that's what the hitter's looking for. Get that ball above my thigh so I can hit it. If it's below the thigh, you let it go. Nice job. Good execution of your game plan.
Ready now, Luis Salazar. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. From the stretch. And that misses for ball 1.
One pitch shy of 40 for him right now. And he's not even out of the second inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
Here it comes, 1-0. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Curveball that time, not even close.
Hey, this is exactly what you do with the scrappy 9 hitter. He's almost like another leadoff guy. He's battled himself right back into this at bat now. With 2 outs, he's got a chance to go ahead and drive in a couple runs.
Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Foul. No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks and bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Striding in once again, Jason Kipnis. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Sharp ground ball to third. Donaldson with a sliding stop. Wow. Indians strand a couple. Will move to the third with no score. The catcher Jared Saltalamacchia is in now, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
This guy's got a good mid-90s fastball working in this game.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch.
Nope.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Digging in for his second at bat, Devin Travis reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a neck-high fastball that time. Third inning, no score to this point. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2. Ready for another chance. Chauncey Foss, 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
1-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Naquin moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Leading off with a drive, the shortstop.
Here comes the first pitch.
Lindor.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. There to take it in is Donaldson for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Digging in to try it again, Mookie Betts. He drew a walk his first time up. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. In there, and it's even at 1.
Nope,
and that misses. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1 on its way.
Ball 3.
Just a bit low, ball 3.
3-1 count to this guy. You don't want to challenge him right here. Don't give him anything to hit. No, no, no. Keep it on the corner.
And he misses, ball 4. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Edwin Encarnacion, a base hit in his first trip.
Encarnacion.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
And here's a sinker that causes him to back away, as that just about got him. One and one now to Encarnacion. A sinker over the outside corner for strike 2. Runners on first with 1 down.
That's ball
Misses,
2.
ball 2.
2-2 count.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he just misses with a curveball.
3-2 count with a guy on first base that can run like he can. I think they got to send him right here. I think he's off and running.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. He's running towards second, heading out towards shallow right. Trumbo there to make the play, and there are 2 gone now. On to first, and they get the double play. So nothing happening this time around. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. Stepping up now, Josh Donaldson. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber.
Donaldson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Mark Trumbo stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
Betts is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
You're sitting 2-0 in that situation. You get the fastball, but it's not the location you want, so you lay off it. I love that. That's great discipline hitting. This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
The batter, left fielder.
Here's Steve Pearce now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. That gets down, and the inning continues. The relay. But he'll be in there with a double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Kevin Pillar will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Digging in, Michael Brantley. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Left fielder,
into the windup and the pitch.
Brantley.
Looks at a sinker over the inside part of the plate. On the ground up the middle. And it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the fourth.
When you're struggling, you'll look for anything. Been off to a little bit of a cold streak. He didn't hit it hard, but that's a big one to build on.
Standing in, Carlos Santana. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch or he's going to start getting hurt.
High pop up. Donaldson is there for it. Makes the play, 1 away. Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First offering on its way. Hit back up the middle. Underhanded flip. Rodriguez for 1. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings as that one will retire the side. So striding in, Sean Rodriguez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. On its way is pitch number 75. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. The catcher Jared Saltalamacchia is in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle of the order power guy.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
In there for a called strike. 3-2 now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And this will be fouled away. He'll try it again. 3-2. Pulled toward right center field. Naquin's on his horse. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Hits this one hard the other way, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Well, that's a big hit right there. You know, his pitch limit is getting up there. Now you get the 2-out single. That forces that manager to start thinking a little bit. If he throws another 10 pitches, we might see him exit this game.
Stepping in now, Chauncey Foss, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. In there, 1-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Now, Matt, that was a fastball. He had to have made up his mind that he's going to swing as soon as he releases it. That wasn't even a breaking pitch, and he was hacking.
And this one's in the dirt, and he is safe at second, and the wild pitch here could prove costly with 2 away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count. 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Blue Jays held in check. Halfway home, still no score. At the plate, Tyler Naquin. He'll be the one to lead things off now against Aaron Sanchez.
Center fielder, Tyler Naquin.
Ball 1.
That's inside.
windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And a good throw gets him one gone.
The catcher, number 28.
So coming to the plate, Luis Salazar. Inside with the sinker, and that'll keep him honest at the plate. A 1-0 delivery. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, they walked in the first AB, and clearly he's already got 2 balls now. They're not challenging him, but as a hitter, it's very difficult to stay patient. But you have to. This is where you got to be patient and get your pitch.
Waiting his turn on deck next is Jason Kipnis. High in the air out to center field. On the move is Pilar. He gets there, and that's the second out. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel and not have a guy ready that you can turn to.
A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
He's pitching him with the respect of the power hitting left-hander that he is. If you're going to beat me, you're going to beat me the opposite direction. I like the strategy.
Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tribe. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Third baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, right fielder.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Here it comes 1-0 to Trumbo. Seared down the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Well, first baseman, number 7.
So here's the slugging first baseman, Jose Abreu now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, but if he gets through this inning, I think they'd be happy with it. To get through 6 innings and just a little over 100 pitches, I think that's pretty good outing.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Digging in and looking for more, Steve Pearce. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
Hey, it's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up too.
Clearly, they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he extends and maybe looks outside to drive something.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with 1 swing.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Well, pitching is all about offsetting the hitter. They try to go fastball up, off-speed pitch down, except the batter did a nice job of recognizing the off-speed pitch and getting it for a base hit.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Into the box now, Kevin Pilar, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. 1-0 pitch on the way. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Well, he's got himself in a little bit of a jam, but I tell you what, he does a good job as anybody. First and second, 2 outs. Now watch how he pitches on the corners and tries to get himself out of this.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Fouled back. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Another one sent foul. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Blue Jays leave a pair, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. So here's Francisco Lindor now. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. First pitch on its way. Down, they got him to reach for one as this is popped high in the air toward the left side of the infield. There to take it in is Donaldson for the first out.
Now batting.
Here's Mookie Betts. A couple of walks for him thus far. First offering on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now here it comes. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Hey, one of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Pilar going back on it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 10.
Digging in once again, Edwin Encarnacion. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they breeze through. Ready for another shot now. Sean Rodriguez. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Hit hard but fouled as this ends up over by the first base dugout. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Digging in to try it again. Jared Saltalamacchia. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike 1. And Saltalamacchia swings right through that one as he's in the hole now, down 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Digging in, Devin Travis. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. Hit on the ground out to short. Lindor takes it in. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. Still no score. Here's Michael Brantley. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Left fielder, Michael Brantley.
First offering on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now the 1-0 is in the air out to left. Moving under it, Pierce, 1 away.
The first baseman, number
and some
41.
action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Hit in the air out out to center field. Chasing after it is Pilar. Can't make the play, however. It's over his head. And he is into second base with one away as the go-ahead run. Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. Miles Harper takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Popped up. Travis is there for it. 2 gone. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Sammy Lopez will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 32, Sammy Lopez.
A swing and a liner to left center field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. Santana is on his way home. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. And he'll get in there safely.
Up next for Cleveland, catcher Luis Salazar.
Into the box, Luis Salazar, as he'll take a look at ball 1. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. A throw behind the runner at second. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch, and look out as that one ran in and got him. And is the second baseman Jason Kipnis. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
I like the aggressiveness, Matt. He hits the batter, then he comes right back with the fastball and says, "Dare you to hit it. I'm coming after you."
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Fly ball out to right field. Trumbo has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. A run for the Indians on the RBI double. We're through 7 this afternoon. Sammy Lopez will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center. Carson Smith has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready for another chance. Chauncey Foss. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Hit hard but fouled off toward the dugout. Now the 0-2 pitch. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today. Very tight ball game so far. 1-0 the score as we take a look at our starter comparison, and both guys have given excellent performances to this point. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch coming. Here it is. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting. Right fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mark Trumbo will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Indians 1, the Jays 0. Jason Grilli. Pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 37.
Francisco Lindor will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pierce sprinting after it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Mookie Betts. A couple of walks for him thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. A cold strike on the inside corner.
Snuck that high, hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 run, 5 hits, and 2 Cleveland errors so far. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter, number 10.
So digging in now, Edwin Encarnacion. He was a ground out victim last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Has a look, now the pitch. Michael Brantley is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. For Encarnacion, he picks up double number 2 on the year. Fastball runs off the outside. It's 1-1.
Hey, that's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Here comes the 2-1 to Brantley.
Ball 3.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
From the belt, the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw to the plate. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Well, that base hit right there gives them 2-run cushion. When you have a 2-run cushion late in the game, you got to feel pretty good about yourself.
Santana.
Here's Carlos Santana now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Not close. It's 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second. This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. It's a swinging bunt up the line, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Cody Allen comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Cody Allen.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one.
That's exactly what they needed. Down by 2 runs, the leadoff man puts himself in scoring position with the tying run coming to plate. The temptation for the next batter is to swing for the fences and tie it up with 1 swing, but a base hit brings home a run and keeps momentum on your side. We'll see how he goes about it. You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like this.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Well, they were talking about before the game, we got to get in that bullpen, and sure enough, the double and now a single, and before you know it, the reliever's in trouble.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Number 7, Melvin
Jordan Walden
Jr.
comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
Walden.
In now, Kevin Pillar. Swing and a little tapper. That rolls foul for strike one. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Down and away, ball one. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time. Stepping in, Sean Rodriguez. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And he misses with it, 1-1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Brian Shaw is forced onto the mound now following the injury, and he'll get as many warm-up tosses as he needs as a result. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. 2-2 count. Here it comes. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Kipnis is there for it. 2 down. Jose Bautista will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 19, Jose Bautista.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Right on it there, but this is foul over toward the first base dugout. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And there's a swing and a miss for strike 2, so the Blue Jays are down to their final strike now.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control.
And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
Well, this season didn't go the way they wanted to go, that's for sure. But at least they ended on a win. I'm sure there'll be a lot of adjustments between now and spring trading. So we'll just have to wait and see what these guys look like then.
A 2-0 finish today. Corey Kluber wins his 3rd of the season, striking out 12 in the process. Aaron Sanchez takes the loss despite allowing only 1 unearned run. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious Cleveland Indians. 2 runs, 7 hits, 2 errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Blue Jays, no runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners.